No one notices the exact moment love begins to fade. There is no big fight, no dramatic goodbye, no clear ending, just two people sitting next to each other but feeling completely alone. And the most painful part is this: they still remember how much they once loved each other. At the beginning, love feels easy. It doesn't feel like effort. It feels like instinct. You want to talk for hours, not because you have something important to say, but because being heard feels like being loved. You care about the smallest details. Did you eat? Did you sleep well? Did something make you smile today? Nothing is too small. Because when you love someone deeply, nothing about them feels small. He listens, not to respond, but to understand. She shares not to be right, but to be seen. They laugh more than they argue. They forgive before resentment has time to grow. And even when life isn't perfect, they still feel safe inside each other. Because at that moment, love is not something they protect. It is something they live inside. But then, life begins. Not suddenly, not violently, quietly. Work becomes heavier. Time becomes tighter. Responsibility becomes real. Dreams slowly turn into pressure, and something begins to shift. He starts to think differently. I need to be stronger. I need to earn more. I need to carry more. So he gives more of himself to the outside world. More time, more energy, more attention. Not because he loves her less, but because he believes this is what love requires. Providing, fixing, solving. But while he is busy holding everything together, he slowly lets go of something else. Presence. And she feels it. Not in one moment, but in many small moments. The way he stops asking questions, the way he answers without looking up, the way conversations end faster than they used to. He is still there, but he is no longer with her, and she begins to feel something difficult to explain. Lonely, inside a relationship. She doesn't need perfection. She doesn't need a perfect life. She just needs to feel chosen. But now, she feels like an option, and that quiet feeling begins to grow. Then come the daily frictions, not big problems, small ones, repeated ones, the dishes, the tone, the silence, the I'm tired that replaces connection. At first, they ignore it, but repetition gives meaning to everything. She begins to feel invisible. All the things she does, all the effort she gives, go unnoticed, and slowly appreciation turns into disappointment. He begins to feel something else, pressure. No matter how much he does, it feels like it's not enough. So instead of trying harder, he pulls back, not because he doesn't care, but because he feels like he's failing. And this is where misunderstanding begins. She speaks from pain, but he hears blame. He stays silent to avoid conflict, but she feels ignored. They are no longer responding to each other. They are reacting to what they think the other person means. And slowly, they stop trying to understand. Outside, the home life becomes even louder. Work expectations increase. Money becomes a constant concern. Society creates invisible comparisons. You look at other people's lives and wonder why yours feels heavier, why your relationship feels harder. He carries his pressure silently. I cannot fail. I cannot slow down. I cannot show weakness. She carries hers emotionally. I cannot break. I cannot be too much. I cannot ask for more. Both are overwhelmed, but neither says it in a way the other can hear. Conversations begin to change. Less, how do you feel? More, what needs to be done? Did you pay the bill? Did you finish that task? Who will take care of this? They are no longer connecting. They are coordinating, managing life, instead of sharing it. Then a child enters their world, and everything shifts again. Not slowly, completely. Time disappears, energy disappears, space disappears, and love changes form. She gives everything to the child. Her body is tired, her emotions are stretched, her identity begins to transform. She is no longer just a partner, she is a mother, and in that role, she loses parts of herself she doesn't even realize. He sees the change, and feels responsibility grow heavier. I need to do more now. So he works harder, pushes further, stays busy. Again, not because he doesn't love her, but because he thinks this is how he should love. But here is the quiet tragedy. They are both giving everything, just not to each other. Then come the parenting conflicts. Small disagreements, but repeated, "Why are you so strict? Why are you so soft? Why don't you help more? Why don't you understand?" But beneath those questions are deeper needs. She is saying, "I am overwhelmed. I need support." He is saying, "I am trying. Please see that." But neither message arrives clearly, because both are too tired to translate their pain. Sometimes small tensions from extended family appear, different opinions, different expectations, different ways of doing things. Not enough to break the relationship, but enough to add weight. And when something is already fragile, even small pressure feels heavy. At some point, they stop trying. Not because they don't care, but because trying no longer feels effective. They stop asking deeper questions, because the answers feel distant. They stop explaining themselves, because they don't feel understood. Silence becomes normal, not comfortable, but familiar. They sit together, but live separately. They share a life, but not their inner world. No curiosity, no emotional connection, no effort to truly see each other anymore. And this is how love fades. Not with betrayal, not with anger, but with absence. There was a couple who once stayed up every night just to talk, even when they were tired, even when they had responsibilities, because being together mattered. Years later, they still sleep in the same bed, but now one scrolls endlessly on a phone. The other turns away, pretending to sleep. No argument, no confrontation, just silence. And sometimes, silence is louder than anything. Love does not need perfection. It does not need grand gestures. It needs attention, small, consistent, intentional attention. A simple question, "How are you really?" Not the automatic answer, the real one. A moment of presence, eye contact, listening, understanding, saying, "I see you, I appreciate you, I still choose you." Protect your relationship, not when life is easy, but when life is overwhelming, because that is when it begins to break. And if the distance is already there, do not try to fix everything at once. Start small, be present, listen without defending, speak without attacking, understand before reacting, because love is not rebuilt in one moment. It is rebuilt in many small choices, repeated daily, quietly. Love does not disappear because life becomes difficult. Life was always meant to be difficult. Love fades when two people stop seeing each other inside that difficulty. When they stop asking, stop listening, stop choosing. So the real question is not, do you still love each other? The real question is, in the middle of everything life demands, are you still choosing each other every single day? Because a strong marriage is not built on feelings alone. Feelings change, life changes, people change. But what keeps love alive is not how you feel, it's what you do. A lasting relationship is built on small daily decisions. Choosing to listen, even when you are tired. Choosing to be patient, even when you are frustrated. Choosing to understand, even when it would be easier to argue. It means learning to see your partner again, not as someone who disappoints you, but as someone who is also tired, also trying, also carrying invisible weight. It means remembering you are not on opposite sides. You are on the same side, facing life together. Strong couples are not the ones who never argue. They are the ones who know how to return to each other after the argument, who know how to say, "I was wrong, I'm sorry, let's try again." Love survives when appreciation is spoken, not assumed. Thank you. I see your effort. I'm grateful for you. Love survives when connection is protected, not left to chance. A short conversation, a shared moment, a few minutes of real presence. Love survives when both people keep growing, not away from each other, but with each other. And most importantly, love survives when it is chosen. Not once, not only in the beginning, but again and again and again. Because in the end, a lasting marriage is not about finding the perfect person. It is about two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other, who keep choosing each other even when it's hard, even when it's messy, even when it doesn't feel easy anymore. And maybe that is what real love is. Not something that stays the same forever, but something that evolves, survives, and deepens because two people never stop choosing it.